Hey, it's time for regular question and answer number 13. Just like the rest of the Q&As, I'm jumping right into it. Here we go. I don't follow the news, and I don't want to talk about most politics on this channel. Because I never uploaded any singing and dancing videos to my channels. If you look at the channels that I have listed that I actually manage, which are Vlog MN and Vlog MN2, at least those are the two I have at the moment. Those are the two that I manage. Neither of them have singing and dancing videos. I am not in charge of videos. I'm not in charge of my own videos. Or, how do I put it? None of the videos that I am in charge of are singing and dancing videos. You can go through, what is it, 100 and something to about 200 videos between the two channels. None of the videos on either of my channels are that. I'm just saying it in pretty much any way I can think of to make sure that everyone can understand it. Well, yeah, you're kind of right. But, although I do think that they suck, number one, the Vikings are a hometown team for me. So that right there. I follow them because of that. But even then, how much I follow the Vikings is only limited to watching a game every now and then. Because I generally don't watch sports. I generally don't care about watching sports when it comes to American football. I think the strategy behind it on a good game is, well, I guess it can be compared slightly to chess, although not really. I mean, yes, chess and American football both have strategy with them, yes. But I just like chess a lot more. No, I'm still working on that story, but that is a good question because it involves a series of stories I'm writing called Absolute Chasm. At this point, I have 15 or 16 stories planned. The story of Romulus Soran is one of 3 stories that I'm actually currently working on. Well, yeah, 1 of 3 stories. At this point, though, if anything, I will only put the first 1 or 2 chapters online. Beyond that, I'm working on the stories. I plan on getting the books. Once I finish everything, I plan on publishing everything. So in order to actually, I guess, in order to see what happens from here on out, pay attention to the first chapter or 2 on the website that I have. It's absolutechasm.weebly.com. If it's not in the automatic section that fills in, I'll try to remember to put a link to it down below. It may fill in automatically whenever I upload a video. If it doesn't, I'll try to remember to put the link down below. But just note, I am working on it, and I do plan on getting these published as actual books, whether it's paper books or an ebook. So, I'll keep you guys updated on, like, if and when I have a book being published. I'll keep you updated on, like, if I get it published and I make it, you know, fairly big enough audience that reads that story, I'll keep you guys updated on, like, any signings that might happen, any, you know, place where I might be selling artwork associated with the stories. But beyond that, I only plan on having the first chapter or 2 on the of each of these stories on my website. So, now when it comes to the actual stories written by you guys, write send them in. I want to hear from you guys. I'll try to include a submission form where you can, you know, fill it out and send me your stories. I will, if it's submitted through the site, then I'll work on getting your stuff on my site. So, yeah. Oh, by the way, I almost ended the video without the Q&A outro. If you want to ask me a question, you can ask me about anything. For it to be considered, it has to have the hashtag VlogMNQA. Or, you can ask me a question about my coming out video. If you do that, be sure you include 2 hashtags in your question. The hashtag VlogMNQA and the hashtag pansexuality.